I just thought I would share with you a few tips for road trip. If you do go for a road trip, few tips are, if you go to the trips on the display, and everything that is in blue you can actually hold your finger on and you can edit and change it as you like. So let's say we name this trip North Queensland 2018 and save, and that way we also have done here our kilometers, because this was a second-hand car, so these are our kilometers in total and trips. So those two in blue you can edit as you like, just to have a clear indication how many kilometers you travel on your trips and so on. So that would be one. And second one is credit to Kim from Like Tesla YouTube channel, and also Lawrence explained it nicely on WhatsApp Queensland. Thank you, Lawrence. And we just remembered to test it. So if you go to T logo and hold your finger on E, let's see what happens. And what comes up is a picture of all the employees that worked on Model S. And now I'd like to give a shout out to Mark Taloen for a tip. I managed to buy these shades. It's a cloth shade. Because we are heading north, it will be really hot. And this glass gets hot as well because it is tinted, but still there is, as we can see now, the sun is right there. So just to minimize the overheating from the top, especially when the car is parked. And this brand, where is it? It is called Kaaba, C-A-A-B-A, and I ordered it on eBay. It came from Hong Kong, and the price was 142 Australian dollars. And of course, because I didn't have much time, it would take much longer than I wanted. So I asked the seller to ship it via DHL, and that was $25 extra. So it was well worth it, because otherwise it would miss us. So 142 and 25, $167 for these shades. And I think they are around 250 from Tesla. Now, I'm glad I'm using this microphone, because as you can see right next, there is a diesel Jeep that is gonna be a bit noisy and stinky. Hopefully not for too long. But what I want to show you is, so what we carry in the back is pretty much, we are vegetarian, becoming vegan, especially in hot climates. So we carry quite a bit of food with us. We have homegrown bananas here that ripened not long ago, and all the gear, and basically lots of things, lots of food, lots of clothes, thermos for hot water for my wife's coffee, and we have a cooler here with ice, all the stuff for editing videos, so a little laptop with keyboard and mouse and everything. In that the space under the boot, in that cavity is a jack. I'm carrying a jack just in case I need to fix the puncture. I did have the spare wheel inside the boot here, but the wheel is so big that if I did put it in here, I wouldn't be able to open that subfloor lid to reach and to access the cables and charging adapters. So I opted out. I was thinking about it for too long, and yesterday I put in the wheel and I decided not to take spare wheel with us. We have a tubeless tire repair kit. It can be any, actually if it's a nail or a screw or something, you can easily fix it yourself within 15-20 minutes. If you don't know how, just go to YouTube and type in tubeless tire repair kit, repairing tires with rubber plugs and the glue. And we also carry the jack I mentioned, spanner, torque wrench, in case I have to remove the wheel, so at least I can take it off, and somebody will help us to drive it somewhere to the mechanic who can patch it up if it's bigger than a nail or a screw. And here in front is all the camping gear that we will be using. We are planning to use some of the camping sites in nature. And this piece of plastic, it also acts as a shade for the front window and also as as an advertising. So this sits here on the top, and that's that. And here on the back seat we have more bananas. We had quite a few crops of homegrown bananas, little ladyfingers or monkey bananas. They are tiny, but they are delicious, very sweet. And they didn't manage to ripen before we leave, so we thought we'll take them with us, of course. We love fruits, and they will ripen as we travel, and then we'll have more room here in the back. Tesla Model S or Model X and even Model 3 has a lot of space, a lot of boot space. Ideal cars for traveling, and many people go to Bunnings with them and carry furniture and big plasma screens. TVs are not for me personally, but it's amazing what people can carry in these cars. Front, rear, foldable seats make a huge difference. People sleep in the back here once the seats are folded. So I don't think we'll be trying that, because we'll have to remove a lot of stuff from this car, and we will be either camping or staying in motels and hopefully with the Tesla destination charger, so we can test them out as well. So that's it, tips for traveling. Let me know in the comment section below, please, if you have any more suggestions. I'm looking forward to knowing more about some tips for traveling from you guys. Thank you. By the way, I thought I would clarify these heads here. 2 for my wife and 2 for me, only because this one I use for swimming. I have a solar panel on the back of my head that gets overheated easily, so I have to protect it when I swim. And this one is in its final stages, so in case it falls apart, I still have another one as a replacement. It's not 4 of us, it's 2 of us traveling. And the last tip, when you travel along Queensland coast or anywhere in Australia, when you are using chargers, please do let other users know if they are operational, and especially if they are showing you some fault. If you can't use them, can't charge, please do report it on PlugShare, because the response of the guys is pretty fast. And I did it once in Cooroy, and the charger was fixed within 24 hours thanks to Patrick Finnegan. Thank you, Patrick, for responding so quickly. So guys, it is important, just as a courtesy to other drivers, do report faults, and also let us know when you use it so others can see that the charger is okay.